Good morning, everyone. It's Luna Bell. Y'all, I want to share something with you. Y'all, this is my only account. I will not reach out to you first for any reason, okay? This is my only account. Please watch out for copycats. If you want to reach out or get a reading or whatever, you have to email me at lalunabell831@gmail.com, okay? 33 on the timer there. Y'all, I am continuously amazed by Spirit in my team, especially that Merlin Light Bucker. He is a Scottish ancestor from a long time ago. Anyhow, y'all, I caught myself. I had told you I had ordered a book, and hold on. I told you I had ordered a book. Well, y'all, what I didn't realize. Oh, God, hold on. Y'all, this is the book, and I caught myself standing. Well, this is my dining table, one of them, and I use it as a desk. But y'all, the other day, well, it was actually yesterday, I found myself standing right here where I normally sit, and you can see how I'm set up. And I was like, holy shit. And I started looking at this book, and I was like, oh my God, I am setting up my own little personal cave in my home. This is another part. I also paint here, and y'all can see my mess. It's kind of like a mad scientist, isn't it? But there were many things in that moment when I realized that. Because y'all, I'm not entirely comfortable in my own home, but it's like I'm making an area mine. And what started the conversation yesterday when I realized it was that I was annoyed because, y'all, I'm an Aries. Well, Virgo's just laid up all in my first fucking house, okay? What a wild combination. And, Saturn's all up in my 8th house with the wounded healer bullshit, along with my north. Oh my. Anyhow, y'all, this is where I create. And you see my smile, how I light up. But it's also here where my mind lights up. Now, there were channels, some of the last channels that I had sent to Miss Cindy, allegedly. Y'all, this is all for entertainment, 18 plus trigger warning. I'm writing a fictional book about my life experiences in Enterprise, Alabama, especially to deal with corruption. This is dedicated to Genesis and all the other victims, survivors, like Genesis or me. The unseen, the unheard, the unprotected, the vulnerable, the black sheep. Anyhow, one of the last channels I did some for the I-40, I did some for the Atlanta in the 80s, but I also did a lot of what's going on now, allegedly. I want to share something with you. There were some in particular of a particular region, the tropic belt between Capricorn and Cancer. One moment. Now, I'm going to ask my little co-pilot thingy that, look, y'all, I'm learning. Anyhow, y'all, this is all for entertainment for TikTok 18 plus trigger warning. I want to ask a question on here, and I want y'all to hear it. This is all for entertainment, and y'all, I'm getting this off of the internet. Let's see. Please tell me the area between that describes the tropic belt.
Sure. So basically, the area between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn is known as the Tropic Belt. It's that entire zone around the middle of the Earth where the climate tends to be warm and tropical year-round.
Tell me of the areas that are included in the area of the tropic belt worldwide. Specifically, the areas in the Middle East and Africa. And over by, well, just in the South America as well.
Absolutely. When we talk about the Tropic Belt, especially in the Middle East and Africa, we're looking at regions that fall around the equator. So that includes parts of countries like Saudi Arabia and the Middle East, and in Africa, places like Kenya, Nigeria, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. And over in South America, we're talking about countries like Brazil, Colombia, and even parts of Peru that fall within that tropical zone.
What about Chile and Argentina?
Absolutely. When it comes to Chile and Argentina, they actually have regions that dip into the tropic belt as well.
Okay, pause right there. Tell me the highest point of elevation in Persia and the core deposits, the core mineral, the core earth-based mining materials in that region.
The highest point of elevation in Persia, which is modern day.
One moment, please. And also the mineral or the core deposits that are mined, and specifically targeting ones that require a higher flash point for temperature-wise.
In Iran, the highest point is indeed Mount Damavand, standing at about 5,671 meters. And when it comes to core mineral deposits in that region, particularly those that require a higher flash point or higher temperatures for processing, you'd be looking at things like copper and iron ore. Iran is also known for significant reserves of zinc and lead, and of course, a substantial amount of oil and natural gas reserves too.
We all hear about uranium. Tell me about copper.
Certainly. Let's talk about copper. Copper is a highly conductive metal that's been used by humans for thousands of years. It's essential in electrical wiring, plumbing, and even in renewable energy systems because of its excellent conductivity and resistance to corrosion. So it's a key element in a lot of the infrastructure and technology we use today.
Is there any scientific data that backs up that copper and ley lines and the elevation points, et cetera, especially with the high flash points of these core minerals and deposits? Is there any scientific data that helps prove deep space exploration possible with these fuels?
There isn't scientific data that directly connects copper or other core minerals with ley lines or suggests that elevation points and high flash points of minerals are linked to any kind of special energy lines. Ley lines.
What would they need the copper for with the ley lines and the elevation? It's an amazing conduit of energy, is it not? Along with the earth, it would create an amazing poof, would it not?
An amazing network. Absolutely. So
not a network, power. Thank you. Many blessings to you.
You're welcome.
How a mystic creates and thinks, the mad scientist.